like cut up a sliver of what I drew that day, searching
Uh,
something else. Maybe if we actually put it in, if we actually go back, isolate what we talked about, maybe I can do
mm,
okay, so she's ripping it, right? Got man, you got background noise going on.
yeah, hold on a second.
Yeah. Alright, where's my line? Should be live on YouTube and Facebook channels.
I'm using two different things. So they have
You're on YouTube.
They're about to beat me up. I'm like, hey. All right. So
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure that we get enough room to show because we got outside action and inside action on 13, right?
mhm.
So gotta make sure we get.
Well, no, 13 can be. So we're not having to bounce too much. 13 can be just inside, and then like I think we have. Yeah, 13 can be Omar and Genesis like trying to handle the meat of the mission.
Oh, we gotta go from 13 to what's going on outside, right?
Mm-hmm.
The people are gonna. The backup is gonna probably show up.
Yeah, if 13 can end, I think a good page turner is like if 13 can end with Omar like clacking at the computer and like an alarm triggers.
Clickety clack clack click. All that.
Yeah, something like that. Greetings, y'all. I don't have my Marcus. I don't have my regular setup, so I can't see YouTube. So you're on your own there.
You can't see me normal. Okay. Normal.
No, I mean I'm
You can't
saying
see me. I'm a G like that.
I'm talking about the two of you.
Oh, yeah. So Genesis is going to be giving mission turn left, turn right. Omar is going to be running. Got him running. No resistance yet on the inside.
No, I would say like this page we get to the because then we're able to show extracting them extracting data. They're quick and efficient. They're the little ninjas on the team, so they're quick and efficient,
Right.
and so we can get cover that ground so we don't have to resurface that. and also I was thinking about like the reader, like sorry y'all, but there might be some spoilers tonight. But it's like like kind of giving them a sense like, oh, everything's going smooth, and they can actually be they're not necessarily bragging, but they could be they could be part of the dialogue. It's like, yeah, this is pretty, going pretty easy, and then it's kind of what's up, Harold? I don't know what BA is. What's that is? Say you good about BA? Could that be? I don't know. I need more information. Also, my brain is too tired to think.
Everybody know that.
Oh, you're talking about Bam. Oh, you're talking about Bam. So listen, man, I love Bam. I think he's one of the probably the most unselfish superstar in the NBA. So I watched when we got off. I watched, and then I went back and watched the whole game. Like, so the first half he was cooking, it was all beautiful. Second half, third quarter, he was making some shots, but then it took a turn, and the old school, basketball lover in me was like, it was gross. But then at the same time, Washington, like, I want everybody to start punishing teams that are sitting their stars, trying to get draft picks. I think that might be a way. Like, maybe you just embarrass them to where they actually try, because the squad that they put out there was terrible. A lot of children, they didn't even know, like, if they really wanted to prevent him from getting a record, they should have started fouling his teammates every time. But they just kept grabbing him, and it was a mess. A big freaking mess.
So
Hey,
in
man,
comics, there's a thing where everything we just talked about, like them running through the things, because I can't add any pages, I would love to actually showcase them, doing, traversal and all that. But for the sake of space and time, it's more important to see their goal and them getting to the goal in this page. So I have to literally truncate what I would love to showcase. Like I want to show them turning down hallways, and I did this while Greg was talking. I was like, I can't. We don't have time. I gotta show the destination. They find the computer. Genesis is looking at the map. We gotta jump forward to them finding or looking down at where the actual computer is. Right?
Yeah.
I was like, I wanted to show them turning corners and looking at signs and talking about it. Can't.
Yeah, it's
not enough time.
It's a very difficult thing, man. You have to like pick out like the most, especially with the pace we're going. Like in some books, like especially if you're doing, and I've talked to this about to people, like if we were doing like a monthly periodical, then our pacing would probably be slower.
Yeah.
But because ours is it takes a while to get these books out,
Right.
And it's a strategy of ours. We don't usually want them to breathe as long as we let issue 4 breathe, but it is a strategy to like let that book breathe and maximize. But yeah, you have to really hone in. And I don't know if you saw it. This brother that bought at least bought issue 1 and Blurred Time. He talked about us on a TikTok, and he was talking about how much he loved the book, and he literally said it's like they were so intentional. He said it's not like a huge book, but they were so intentional about every panel that they put into the book that it feels like you're getting a lot more than what you got. And I was like, that's cool, because that's kind of what we was trying to do. So, but yeah, but it is a thing, man. Like you have to, it's like you almost have to turn that part of your brain off. That part, that part that's like, gotta, how do they get from here to there? And you come out like when it all folds out, like what you'll see on the 2 pages previous, like for the for the readers, what they'll see is we came up with like a unique way to kind of time jump it without going through like having to explain them flying to their destination, landing, getting out, coming out. So but that's one of the fun parts, right? Like
that's what I was saying. It's like you gotta employ problem solving when you have these constraints they are constraints, because creatively that's fun for me. Like I want to show the story. I want to show how it unfolds. I think that's opportunity to really get to know not just the characters, but the environment, or but then how they're doing things, how they're getting the actual thing accomplished. So that's fun for me, but it's a constraint to be like, okay, I can't show all that. So what can I show? So then you got to use creativity to actually solve that in a way that still gets the point across, and it still looks cool, or it may not have all of the details you wanted, but it still gives the impression of they're making progress. So that's the kind of stuff where it's a problem, it's a creative problem to solve. But yeah, I had to reprimand myself just now. Y'all didn't see it, but it happened in my mind. Like, nope, can't do all that. I need to show the computer, show them getting down to the computer. I need to be in front of the keyboard. Omar is doing clickety clackities, and then they're looking surprised. Like, all of this is mapped out as soon as we just talked about it. And I'm just like, yep, can't show all the cool stuff, but it's cool. This is gonna be a cool panel. I'm gonna get some reference down. But again, it's like they're not afraid of this. The reason they're not afraid to do any of this stuff is they have a danger room, so to speak, like X-Men. But we haven't really shown them getting down in that. But we will. There's still time.
Yeah, there is time. But yeah,
or that may be a future. That may be a future timeline. Yeah. We're like, all right, we haven't really had real estate to explain why these kids good at all this stuff.
Right. But that is the like, if you read the previous books, then you know that these kids are not your regular kids. They get down. They're martial artists. They're like the Avengers that aren't like superheroes, like superpowered. They're that level of children. So
maybe getting it in. I do want to show in that episode, if we do a timeline or something like that for good training, which I think would be probably the best course of action, you can probably get a good 8 pages just literally from back in the day to now, how their training is going. But if you get it in there, it's really cool. I want to show it in dojo, the comparison of training weapons to their actual live field weapons, and everything they've been doing to lead up to that point. It's like a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah.
Got room.
I remember we had already talked about the and you did that one illustration with Ayana and the wearing the gi and stuff. Like,
right.
So yeah, it's on. This panel is gonna be my favorite panel, dude.
Oh, they gotta get down from where they are, but they ain't afraid of heights. They're probably gonna duck and roll. Duck and roll.
No, Harold, this is just good old fashioned Starbucks here. He's like, I see Marcus got you that banana tea. Who else we have? We got Derek in here again.
Oh, we got
Derek.
Boy Blaze. BlurCon was dope, man. He said, good to meet you guys, BlurCon. It was dope. Thank you for the support, man. It's cool that you and Greg were great dancing at the summit. Back in the day.
Oh, yeah, we
stay battling, man. That was intense.
Yeah.
He said, what? Search for Sonica and starting out. So cool to do. Come on now.
Thank you. We be trying a little bit. Teresa said, just say they're all your favorite. It's not how it works. It's like when something catches my eye, typically every page, it becomes my favorite. What do you want me to do?
Right. It's nothing. It's real short. It's not I guess incorrect to say that these things are being presented in conversation, and again, this is not something that most people are accustomed to, so I'm glad you guys get to see it. But when you talk about something and then you get to see it like be rendered in real time, that's a different experience, man. For a lot of people that don't hang out with artists.
Right.
It's that kind of thing. This is all stuff we've been talking about. And you start finally getting to see it. It's fun for me too, because I'm trying to solve it actively. Like Greg, you weren't here when I had him running down the hallway. I had to make sure I get this energy right. I had to erase Genesis a little bit, so just to get that right movements. She gonna have her weapon, but she gonna be kind of they barreling through the hallways, man. They gotta get where they gotta get, but
yeah,
gotta make it feel right. And
they're not.
In the front, drop. Let's see, it'll be a cool shot right there.
Yeah.
All right, so we got the computer room here. Locate the computer room. But you know what I haven't done in a while?
A right foot?
No, they already jumped.
No, I was talking about you physically.
Oh, me personally? No, I haven't done that in a while. You're right. I haven't done like a straight horizontal flat. Like this is the computer, right? Background. It's gonna have a really big monitor for whatever reason I can't really explain. But they're gonna jump. They're gonna be like right in front of this computer. It's like, okay, remember this page, right? They did this landing, superhero landing, right? They're gonna do that, but it's gonna be like almost like a silhouette. I could probably get away with a silhouette. They're jumping, and they're in front of their destination. But in order to get away with a silhouette, I probably have to do the side profile. I want to show how big the computer is. It's down there, so maybe I can back up. And they're landing like here. Put the computer in front, that kind of thing. But a real cool profile establishing, they're down there now. They're at level. You see what I mean? Like that's kind of cool. Get on down. These are the things, guys. Gotta make that sense. Get on down. Yeah, get down. I didn't eat.
Yeah. Eating is for.
Yeah. I gotta get my daughter at. She's been doing this thing where she feels like guilty leaving her and one of her fellow, her fellow worker peoples with like a lot of work. I'm like, yeah, that's called scheduling, and I understand that. Bring yourself and let's get on out this parking lot.
Hey, tell the car.
Like, I feel bad leaving them with so much work. I said, yep, that's it's unfortunate. Take yourself, come on out here.
Tell her to call Uncle Greg. I can get her out of that. I felt that way for 20 years. And what did they do to me?
20 minutes past time, girl. Come on here. I'll be out in 5 minutes. Come on now. Cut it out.
I remember we used to think the people that just barely did any work and just skated on by, we thought they were the crazy ones. All the time, we was the ones that was crazy. We were the ones stressing ourselves out and taking everything so seriously. Guys, I think we got it all backwards. And so then, already thinking ahead, I think like on this little panel up in, to the right, like that can be like Genesis, like kind of close up, but room for, words, of course. And she can be like, I got your back. That's what I was gonna say, but I got your back. We got this amount of time, get to it. And then he can be like, I'm on it. Yeah. Alarm. People be like, maybe people will be reading it, I'm like, oh, you know.
You're right. Right. No, that makes total sense. That's what's going to make sure it feels right. There's going to be speed lines. We're going to see where they jump from. I know I'm jumping around, guys. I'm sorry for the OCD folks in the audience. I jump around sometimes. I do jump around. My brain says, all right, take a break from that panel. Let's make sure this panel makes sense. Because again, you guys you've seen me do this. Like I'll jump, like from this, I can just jump straight into drawing. But I want to make it make sense visually. Make sure it's hitting all the things. There's got to be speed lines involved. Common speed lines. All of this. This is coming up. Where they jump. So that's good. Let me get this in. But you get the idea. Maybe Jen has. She's behind him. Omar is here to the right. That's Genesis. So she's coming in hot, like right after he lands with his superhero landing. Again, Genesis is like, on the way down. And I'll have her getting ready to land. You feel me? But it's gonna be graceful because they get it landed.
All right. Man, that's crazy, man.
I know, it's cool. It's cool.
Thank you. We are trying to keep up the good work on Instagram, so appreciate that.
Appreciate it. Bro.
Keep up the good work.
Appreciate that,
I
man.
said thank you.
Work will continue. Until it's finished. We're gonna just ride this through, man. You guys are witnessing a thing. If you miss it, again, don't feel bad. We got it all posted. If you want to watch from day one on up to now. I don't know if we missed any days. We take the weekend off. I can't remember if we canceled any days.
I think we may have missed like one. I know I missed one that you still went on, but but the consistency is there, like to the point where you know how our schedules have been at times where it's like we're so busy, like we just forget. Like we're this one is like if I'm not hitting you up and you're hitting me up, and this is the good stuff.
Yeah. So that's where I'm happy to report that this is good. They call it motivation. We're not doing it in our own bubble. You guys can see it. You guys can be a part of it. It feels good to me. Never done this before.
Teresa says she doesn't think we skipped any. We know that she has skipped some. But, we can't hold it against her because
she didn't make an agreement like we did.
Right.
We gotta get this did.
She's not getting yelled at.
Right.
How many people came to the table like with the big face, like, where's issue 5? Oh, see, look, we're actually working on it. You can come check us out. You can pre-order. We gave them the whole spiel. A couple people pre-ordered. A lot of people were like, you gotta
come with the real stuff.
All right. They're like, I'm tired of playing with y'all. It's a dude on TikTok. He was like, so y'all finally gonna make the book? I'm like, bro, these are the covers right here. Like, we're doing it now. I believe it when I see it. I'm like, cool. Look at Al over here dry snitching, talking about Greg skipped one. And then Teresa.
This is day 27. Like on YouTube, I've been putting numbers on it now, so this is pretty good. It doesn't feel like it. And granted, I don't think they're full days, but we're going. I'm just saying 27 posts of me drawing this comic exists. So if you guys missed it and you want to see it, definitely check out the Facebook page and then also YouTube. Trying to go back, we watch and hear all of the shenanigans. But yeah, it's going.
I think soon we might have to do that thing where we jump in, jump in and do like a like a weekend of insanity uh,
Mhm.
to get on top because we want to be.
Yeah.
I think I want to be trying to order books by the 1st of April.
That's what's up.
Did
It's
I think
possible.
I said? I think I said dry snitching.
What'd you say?
Derek said, "What is dry skipping?"
Oh, dry snitching. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
You said
I
snitching.
think I said. Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know. I didn't even. So listen, man. I know
And
you
dry
know
skipping
this.
because you skipping in dry weather.
Feet all
Could be,
ashy.
right? Yeah, it could be.
looking like ashy.
Right. Right. I don't know if they're saying words here. This could be room for dialogue amongst them. Like I didn't put any word balloons, but
Oh yeah, it'll be. It's gonna.
yeah, we
It's
got
gonna
room.
be like quick. Yeah, it'll be quick, snappy, not a lot of words.
Right, we got room if we need to. I'm gonna just draw some in just in case. If they're confirming and doing simple dialogue amongst each other. I just forgot to
Yeah.
word balloons in.
Man, your word balloons. You know how hard it is for I mean, I know that's just you messing around, but you know how hard it is for me to make a word balloon. I'm so bad at this. I'm so bad at it, dude. I'm gonna have to get janky. Man, professionally lettered. But I think that'll actually add.
I was gonna say, man,
How
you up
funny it
here, you up here making a solution that don't really need to be used here.
Yeah. I want it
You
to be
know.
like immaculately designed and lettered, and then the art just looks like doo-doo.
But you know who did that though? Honestly, One Punch Man was not drawn expertly. The original artist that did One Punch Man, the actual comic art was almost. He did it as it was supposed to be a joke, and then he got a professional artist to come in and redo everything that he did. And if you can go look it up on Google, it was doo doo on purpose. He made really, really bad drawings, but it was funny. It was supposed to be thinking it was funny.
Yeah.
All right, let me see if I can get the right shot, because I like what you see, but I got to show quick. Clicking clacks are happening, right? So hands.
Well, on this one, yeah. If he's like in the background, so this one, I think Genesis should be like the star of this panel. Like she's basically like.
I guess we can have the sound effect of clickety clacks. If Omar's in position, Genesis is doing this.
Yeah.
That kind of.
She got the Malcolm X.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it'll be understood by the reader, especially if we put clickety clack there.
Sound onomatopoeias are very important when you're talking about showing the action, but sometimes, or I should say, communicating the actions are happening. You can put whisper, sometimes, and that's all you need. You don't have to actually make the actual dialogue.
So I don't know if Derek. I don't know if wet snitching is actually a thing. Dry snitching is when you just say something to tell when you ain't even put on the you're not put into the conversation, right? So say I see Marcus steal a pack of Now and Laters out at the Circle K, and then we're walking out, and then the police stop us to ask us, did you guys see a dude run past here? And I say, nah, but Marcus saw some Now. See what I mean? That would be a situation of dry snitching.
Why is it called dry snitching? That would be the question.
That is a good question.
Right. Some of the naming conventions we have.
I always wonder.
Yeah.
I always look at what they call snitching. If somebody shoots you and then you tell on them, they be trying to act like that's snitching, and I'm like, that can't be snitching. He shot me. I'm supposed to be quiet. I ain't saying nothing. I don't know who it was.
Actively bleeding, person still on the scene. It's telling you what happened. Yeah.
Hey, Harold, are you still in here? Because I got a bone to pick with you. Trying to see if Harold is still in there. Because he sent that. I saw somebody got their copy of that spectacularly beautiful new book. That cover is so crazy. And Thema, Thema is another character in his like universe. And that cover is crazy. And I want my book as soon as possible.
Okay.
And then faster than that. Because I feel it actually hurt my feelings to see that somebody else received that copy. I know he said he was holding it because the last time he mailed something to me, my office got a little wild and crazy. So I'll give him that. But I need it. Man, I saw that. I saw that. What was it called? The Chappelle skit where they were like switching wives or whatever.
Yeah.
That man is an idiot.
Yeah. Don't
Just
even
playing.
wash your hands.
Right. He was, so I'm from the streets. He's like, oh yeah, come on. Drop her off in the middle of the hood.
I tell you, I still gotta go do a watch through episode 1.
All the way through. Yeah.
That would be good times.
I remember when I got that DVD set, that Charlie Murphy, man. The Daryl Stingley skit. I can still to this day remember how hard I'm talking about. I couldn't breathe good. My eyes were watering. And I just couldn't stop. And he was just sitting there so relaxed telling the story. And then knowing, enough about the entertainment, business behind the scenes stuff, I was like, yeah, this is the kind of stuff I heard about from him. Like the overzealous big brother, man. Why you messing with my little brother?
What's it called? Cocaine is a hell of a drug. That, the foresight to actually say we're gonna bring on everybody that was involved and let them tell, their truth, and also edit it separately. Genius, man. You get the two sides, and then you edit it together in such a way where it's just he didn't have to write that as comedy. He just had to let him do it. Hilarious. Good time. Yeah, I put my foot in. I'm not a crazy person. What am I gonna put my foot in his couch? Yeah, I put my foot in his couch. Because he can buy another one. It's genius, man.
And the Prince one. Yeah. So I remember, and I'm old now, so this might be shocking, but no, I remember it had to be 1979 or 1980, and my uncle, my uncle and aunt and my cousins, they lived in, I guess I know you already know all this, they lived in Minnesota, and my uncle was a pretty well-known photographer, super cool dude, so he knew Prince, they knew him, this is before mainstream had really got a hold of him, and we were in the car, we were listening, and my uncle was like, Gregory, you'll like him because he plays basketball. He's a good basketball player. And I'm like, whoa, and he be making this music. So my whole knowledge of Prince was that he used to hoop. So when I saw the when I saw the skit, and people was saying, joking, they're laughing, and they're like, that ain't real. And I'm like, nah, I'm pretty sure that's real. I'm pretty sure all of that is real. And Prince even came out and said, yeah, that happened. And that's funny to me because I'm not saying New York is known for basketball, especially like the 70s, 80s. It's like everybody played some basketball, but it's still considered like the mecca of basketball. And so, but it's funny because like New York dudes that really couldn't play, they think that if they go around other dudes, they just automatically going to be they're going to be better, and to get smacked. This man out here playing with some heels.
Hey, that's
crazy.
Actually, yeah, it's pretty tough. It's awesome thing. Genius stuff.
Game blouses. Has anybody seen Scream 7? I'm gonna tell you, I went into the theater because I was trying to waste some time. And I was like, what's happening? Oh, Scream 7's on. And I think I lasted probably about 48 minutes. And I was like, yeah, I don't have it within my bandwidth today. They shouldn't have made it. The last one wasn't terrible, but I know there was some times the young lady said some things that ticked some people off, and so they told her she couldn't come back. No, there was some stuff, like some activist type stuff. And so then the young lady, I always forget her name, the one that plays Wednesday, she pulled out after the old girl is not allowed to come back. So they tried to go back to the roots with Nev Campbell and them, and I was like, this is just bad. This is just, I don't even understand why they.
So there was, I don't know what you did last summer. Did a reboot? Did the new one, right?
Probably. Yeah, I didn't see that.
Okay, I didn't see it, but I got the play-by-play, and I was like, oh, they were in it. They got the original actors, eh? Okay, there you go.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's been like, the weird thing is when you hear them say it's been 30 years since, and it's like, yeah, actually, you know what? It has been 30 years. You're right. It's, contextually, it's pretty diegetic in the movie, and all these actors are like, I was there. I remember. I was like, I was there. It was true. I was like, really? That's
Uh-oh, here comes Teresa. She said she liked Scream 7. I was just like over it. It didn't take long for me to get over it. And then I was just like, man, I cannot. There were so many good horror movies last year. Like, I feel like the bar last year, there was like a bunch of great horror movies, and then like you see the bar raising, and then they come with some chopped liver. I was like, I think Scary Movie is going to be scarier than this. And just stupid.
What about the what's her name? It's the doll. It's the new doll movie. She's like
Megan.
Megan, yes. Did you watch that one?
The second one?
The first and second one, yeah. I watched both of them. I'd just say, odd enough to say, I watched both of those things. First off, y'all need to know, I don't watch anything on purpose that's scary. I don't actually like, oh man, I want to go see that new scary movie. I don't watch anything on purpose that's any kind of like, oh look, it's a possessed nun again. Can't wait to see that. No, I don't want to see that. But yeah, for whatever reason, I watched both of these Megan movies. And it's weird because I don't know who the hell they're making it for. It's obviously for women, right?
No, it's for everybody. Like the thing was what they did with those movies. The first one was definitely like a horror lane. The second one, to me, I ain't even gonna say to me because I think I looked it up because we were talking about it. The second one, it was supposed to be more, sci-fi action thriller type of thing. Okay. So, but no, it's a I forget the lady's name. It's a black woman that wrote the script, And yeah, so it touched like so many people, and I think it was just a little bit refreshing because it's like you kind of don't hate Megan, and then in the second one you definitely don't hate Megan. So, but yeah, it's no, it was all the rage. I know the first one was all the rage. I didn't look at the box office numbers for the second one, but you know, she creeping up into that cult classic.
I was like, oh, listen, I don't hate it. It's just who's making.
I mean, it's that.
Are you going for like a, you know, trilogy? Is that what the goal is? If so, I'm not mad at you. But okay, interesting.
Yeah,
I wasn't scared at any point. There was no. I wasn't scared.
Yeah, no, it's not.
I laughed, and I think they wanted us to laugh at certain points, and I was like,
absolutely, dude.
Yeah.
If you seen them in like in packed theaters, people have fun with like
Right.
You know?
Right.
Yeah, so, she cool. I'm cool with it. And it's kind of like it's hitting like different, like hitting on a little bit, you know, like different genres. Plus, you think about it, like a lot of stuff that get the kids going is like it's under the guy. They make you think it's horror, but when you actually like, I remember my.
So, you're saying it right because I felt like it was like family movie horror.
Yeah.
And I've never seen the genre that was like, oh, this you can bring the whole family to this so-called horror film where people will die.
Yeah, no. I remember my stepdaughter. She was so proud. She was like, Pop, I saw a horror movie because she was always afraid to see stuff. And I was like, that's cool. What was it? And she was like, Twilight. And I was like, oh. Okay, baby girl, you did good. You did good. Hey y'all, I want everybody to, you know, who's here to say goodbye. Teresa says she has to go. See y'all tomorrow.
Later, Teresa.
I know
we about to wrap up. I'm just doing these panels. You guys got to watch me do the sketch of the thing. Go ahead, Greg. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I just you know, she said that the show ain't nothing when she's not here, so we want to definitely shout her out and appreciate her.
Thank you, madam, as always.
Dude, I don't know what I was thinking, man.
What?
I gotta drive again.
Yeah, that's why I was like, wow, dude, you really love driving, huh? It's a skill.
No, I the driving doesn't bother me. It's like I just yesterday I kind of got back and I hit the ground running, like taking care of stuff. So usually I like to have a day where I just become nothing. You know what I'm saying? James, thank you. James Essex said keep up the progress. He shares our videos whenever he can. Thank you. Yeah, Al, we know what she's doing. She's going to another podcast, probably to talk about us.
What?
I'm just playing. If it's that, I wonder if she's gone. I was gonna say if it's the podcast she does with James, tell James we ain't talking to him.
Alright, so in these scenarios, I like to make panels where I come back in and just kind of separate them later. Thank y'all, man. Y'all was I got to see the process. Y'all know.
And I gotta say one time at least, yeah, we do have the pre-order for issue 5 and timelines. They're up on the website TuskegeeHeirs.com. You can go there. You can like order stuff. You can try to hack our website. You can do whatever you want.
Don't do that last part.
Okay, don't do it. Marty said don't do the last part, so don't do that. But other than that, Yeah, slide through. If you're interested, you're a fan of the show, just understand that pre-ordering really helps. Small publishers such as ourselves to be able to predict like the market, like how many books we're going to need to print up, and it's a really important thing. The big companies do it for the very same reason, but they're talking about printing, 100,000 books, stuff like that. We're more in the range of, like 3,000 to 4,000. But yeah, so just got to say that. Yeah. Right.
As you guys will be the ones, receiving the story, as I like to tell.
I like how you pronounce that correctly. Yeah. Thank you, Al. Al said our podcast is the best, and we appreciate that.
Is that what we're gonna call it?
I mean, it's kind of.
Is that what we're doing? I guess that's what
it's kind of what we've been doing.
Yes, I never thought of it that way.
Yeah.
We don't have a guy that looks stuff up. Hey, pull that video up. You don't have one of those guys.
Yeah, we have a gal who tells us what to do though, even though she leaves us.
There you go.
Like
that's a start.
Yeah. We'll table that for now.
Alright. There is all the panels. I think that works pretty well. Alright, let's go ahead and flatten that. There's our panels. There's our rough sketch. Then we're gonna save this as. So you guys have and this is a good example of what I mean by, this is a day of producing. It's not necessarily a day of we finished a page today, but this is production as it pertains to the book. So you guys can go back through and see how all of this is coming together. Again, I didn't get a chance like I thought I would to go ahead and do that in a reel, but I am gonna. I needed the sketches. That's what it was. So I want to show the sketch, finishings, and then the finished colors of what Rodney's doing. Yeah, Rodney is a juggernaut, man.
Oh, pull up a page real quick. Let him see a page real quick before you go. Or you gotta go?
No, I'm saying email. Let's say, when am I gonna see that? Hold on. Where you at? There you go. Watch it.
This is good, y'all. Yeah, this is exclusive.
Ooh, yeah. Let me get in there. Y'all want to see this background that I didn't draw?
Put it on the other page too. Man.
Oh, that's right. I gotta shut my eyes.
I'm glad Teresa's not here, so I can admit that this might be my new favorite panel.
Yeah.
And it's not even.
That's it.
Oh, I gotta pull you back in. Yeah. So guys, I asked Marcus just real quick. I reluctantly was scared to ask Marcus. Scroll back down so we can see that top panel. Yeah, I was reluctantly asked him to, would he be okay with drawing this? And he didn't cuss me out. So he went in and then we sent it to Rodney. Do you know how much this looks like a background from an animation? Yeah. So
it's like I mentally told him that I didn't want to draw it because I had started drawing it, but I was like, I gave up about 20% in, but he understood the assignment, man. That's what.
But I thought it was a cool establishing shot.
We may still have to go back in, and I may just kind of copy and paste some of these humans that he did, but I can paint in some regions, fill out the street, make it look like it's a populated area.
Yeah.
Because it is. It's a landmark. That boy did. I ain't had to do that, y'all. I'm very happy about that.
Yeah, and I love that page.
Right. But this is
look at
these are the colors of Rodney. He is a phenomenal colorist. it's so. I was trying to tell Greg. I said it's so surreal that this is how I would color it if I was coloring, but I didn't color it. And it's like, it's so accurate to the point to where, yes, this is what I would do, but then he also knows how to do the same things that I would have done. But I didn't have to direct him to do it. Like, I can't zoom in close enough to show you, like, there's highlights on the cracks in his mask, and I'm like, that's what I would have did. That's what I did. He added, you guys can't see it on this, but when you zoom in, when you get the book, you'll see that he added little particle effects around the actual character. I'm like, boy, get him, boy. I didn't tell him to do that. That's what I want added, and it's really cool. So the highlights, everything, it's so bizarre. That's exactly what I would have done with the actual art. So, but it feels like, you know, I cloned myself, but I didn't have nothing to do with it. Right. I'm gonna go back through in post-production is another part of this process, but I'm gonna go back through and maybe add a filter, a digitized filter. So clear. These are all the things I think of in post-production. And then I may put a filter, like a bluish filter over this, so it looks like it's, you know, some technology. This is that scene. This is the spread page. I didn't tell him to do this crosshair, boy. That boy good. I didn't say nothing about that. I may have sketched it actually, but I don't remember doing that. But we're gonna put in post-production. There's gonna be like she's talking. She's getting confirmation from her gun, like target locked, things like that. So we're gonna go back through this one in post-production. But you know, this is that firing thing. Really, really cool to see this stuff, man.
Yeah.
One more. This is that page where I'm gonna drop in Ayana. It's gonna be right here with her gun. It's gonna be dope. This is crazy. Real cool, real cool. I may add a burst graphic right here. Things like that. He made these silver, so we'll have to switch this. It's supposed to be sound. I like how it looks, but it's very confusing in terms of what's happening. So,
yeah.
But I don't want to slow him down. These are stuff that I can easily do. He took the heavy lifting, like this burst in the background, the speed line. I ain't telling you that, but he's smart. That boy's smart. You know, really.
But
really
and this,
on his feet.
and guys, this is one of the things that we've learned over time. If you're going to hire people, you want people that are going to be able to add to your, you know, not just do the basics. You want people that are passionate. And I know I mentioned it maybe a couple times, but like I've had like Rodney not be mad, but he'll be like, Greg, if they stop doing all this extra stuff, then I can really make this book look a lot better. And then I have to tell an artist, okay, kind of chill with the speed lines. Let's just see. I mean, not the speed lines, but the crosshatches and stuff like that. And let's just see what happens. And then he comes back with magic, right? So he's not just, you know, getting paid to, check the box, you know, like to pass it from one stage to the next. He actually adds and makes Marcus's job like a little bit easier because
he asked about this character right here. This is just a background character. She's gonna be interrupting the end of this conversation throughout the page. She's just, you know, an employee. He was like, do you have any reference for her, or do you want me to take care of it? I was like, Rodney, that's a background character, dog. I trust you. Do your thing. He's like, okay, cool.
Yeah, and that's the other part. Like whenever you let people, and this is not like, I don't want to say it like
further. I can't zoom in further than this, but yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it's not like if you do this, then they'll work this way. But the more that you give like creative people, you know, you give them say and you allow them to actually help make decisions. I've always felt that it comes through in their work. Like they're gonna work harder because they feel like they're part of this team instead of just a paid gun. You know what I mean? So I learned that from, you know, sports, like coaching, like all of that. So yeah. So yes,
right, I'm excited. Y'all, thank y'all for joining tonight.
You're welcome.
Be back tomorrow and all of the things. To continue, I'll get. I should have 13 started. So if you join tomorrow, y'all see me finishing up this page. Thank you guys for at least hanging with us and following the process, man. So look for that. We'll try to go earlier. I don't know if 8:30 is appropriate, but my bad. 7:30 is the target goal, and then I'm gonna be drawing all night tonight anyway. So.
Remember, I'm not gonna be able to make it. Most likely tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just be running it through.
But yeah, thank you guys for joining.
Go get my water.
I'm about to sit down.
All right.
Go sit down.
Peace.
All right, peace.
Later.